It's not what I would go to. Let's see here. 5 luck, starting turn with less than 30% vigor. More parts drop. 5 luck. Upon receiving damage, we're actually for 3 turns. Position 4. Upon receiving damage, plus 2 luck for 3 turns. We could give her the accuracy. She's definitely going to receive damage, so. Okay. Parts of the 2-1 ratio. Yeah, yep. So everything that you can make in here, so even the steel spikes, it makes it based on the quality of parts that you put in, and you can use the distillation to turn 2 of the same parts into 1 of a rare quality, all the way up to purple quality. So it's common and then uncommon green, and then it goes to blue and then to purple, and purple is the max. Feels an optimal path for building. What library is good? Yeah, I think library also. I think library is the best, and depending on if you're going down the Ire tree or not, Abode of Wrath and the Iratus statue are really good. Excavation seems best on More Pain. It doesn't seem as good on Cakewalk or on Good Always Wins. Dead Lake can be amazing, but it's such a small chance. Like, even fully upgraded, it's a 40% chance, but then it's a late game. You probably already got the relics you need. Obelisk, it doesn't seem super needed. Arena doesn't seem very good at all, especially with the fact that you are getting brains, you know? So, yeah, I really do think library is best, and then Wrath or Statue, depending on which route you're going, and then Excavation if you're on middle difficulty. The graveyard gives better stuff. What do you mean in the graveyard? You mean Excavation? It gives a chance to find a random part. The lake is 10% chance to discover a random item, so it can be even like, you know, it can be like a purple tooth or something, you know, but it's such a low chance unless you get 4 people in there, and that's a big investment. Hey, did Salim. Welcome back to the channel. I'll say it that way tonight. Hey, did Salim. Hogan Long, thank you for the follow. Urge to find more value. It depends. It depends on the difficulty. In Cakewalk, you get so many parts that you can have a fully purple kitted team by the end of, you know, the first section. In More Pain actually gives you the least parts. So Excavation is good. This one also gives you a lot of parts, but you're losing characters more quickly. So it just depends on a lot of things. But if you're playing on Cakewalk or Good Always Wins, it seems like Excavation isn't as good as it is on More Pain difficulty. All right, so we got our first level up. Now, it's important to note that you're not just upgrading the skill. Like, whichever side you take, you also get whatever the stat is for the character forever, as long as they're alive. So, so that plays a big part into what we choose. We do want to go damage and crit on her quite a bit. So if we go with a crit chance here, it's going to make our crits do double damage instead of 1.5 times, which also increases the amount she heals. If you go this route, her crits will stun. I like going this one generally. How come the vampire's not sparkly? Her name's not Edward. Blood Strike, let's see. This one we're going to probably use the second most. We'll probably go damage side of it. This one changes it into an AoE for less damage. I don't really like that too much. Bloody Offering, we'll get that later too. Hysteria. So anyway, we're going to choose Bite, and we're going to upgrade it to Savage Bite on both of our vampires.
Results.
On our Lost Soul, I think there's 2... Edward, as in Batman. As Edward as Batman. Anyway, I think there's 2 initial upgrades that are really good for her. Benevolent Spirit allows you to heal for more... Or excuse me, Peace Eternal allows you to heal for more damage than you're doing to them. So you can recover, especially at the end of a fight, really easily. The other one is the one... her S move. You can make it so that it gives... it debuffs less, or you can make it give a block, which I find incredibly valuable. Edward, Scissorhands. Now, which one is going to help us most right now? To be able to heal more, or to put a block on on an ally. I think the block is going to help us initially more. So let's go that route. We could actually stagger it. So we could do block on position 3.
My enemies are in.
And we could do heal for the first upgrade on position 4. I like that.
Serve me well, my minion.
Seems alright. Seems okay. We got 25. The next thing in here we'll upgrade. We'll probably save to upgrade the next library at 60. Banshee. No stance. Skeleton Knight. Yes, it is. It is. But we are experimenting. Also, I discovered something about the Banshee that makes double Banshee team kind of overpowered. They'll probably fix it. Let me show it really quick for anyone that doesn't know. So I discovered this a few days ago, like on Saturday. So the move Soprano, if you look, it says doesn't stack. It debuffs the enemies 4 damage, and it says it doesn't stack. However, because when you upgrade a move, it changes the name of the move, these all count actually as different moves. So you can have 2 Banshees, position 2 and 3. You can have one of them have Crescendo, and the other have Accelerando. And you can stack them that way. So you can actually make all enemies have -10 attack. And so far, that's the easiest way I found to beat the very last boss, the current last boss. Literally, all you do is stack those 2 on the enemies, and the bombs don't do any damage. So, I don't think that's intended. But, so a really good team is Dark Knight, Double Banshee, Bride, and it just sails through things because you lower the damage of enemies very easily. They stress out. It's good. Hoodoo. All right. Anyway, it does. It does. We're still a ways from getting down here. We're going to need 3, 4, 5 points. Move to the back. Yeah, that's something I want to grab too, Router, for sure. So my goal is to get Relentless Evil. And then I also want to get Whip and Fate. Those are some of my very first go-tos. I could go ahead and get Whip right now. It puts us like 1 level up off on Relentless Evil. But it is probably worth. Yeah, I think I will.
My magic will shake the very foundations of this world.
See how it goes. Gotta get to this Steely. It's important. This is gonna be tough. This comp isn't as good as it was yesterday. The nerf to the ultimate on the Lost Soul is really being felt. Okay, I'm gonna move these guys to the front. That way these can't do their double hit. Yeah, it's good. I just hope they don't... I'm worried about balance changes. Okay. We'll go ahead and start attacking this guy. Don't need to use our Wrath ability yet.
Now that's gonna leave a mark.
Alright. I don't want to move this guy. This is the one that has the upgraded heal. Moving this guy to the front seems like not a good idea. This guy coming to the front would be good. Alright, let's try this. Oh, this is going to move hit. Yeah, okay. I forgot. It doesn't hit position 4. Guess I'll just hit here. Should be okay. Not exactly what I wanted it to do, and now she might be dead. So you play? Hey Kay, welcome in. It's 4-on-4 turn-based combat, but it's a very, very different game. Trust me. Alright, so we're gonna use Bloodthirst, so now she's gonna be able to heal herself for some of her damage. This is our last action this round, no spell that we want to use. Alright. She's going next, so we don't have enough Wrath to strip their buffs. We could put a block on her, but it does reduce her damage. And so she's going to heal up less if we do that. Their other option is she does have a ward, so we could heal her. But I think I'd want to heal on this one. Even though it reduces her damage, I think I am going to put the block on her. So she might not even hit because she has reduced accuracy anyway. She hit. You just strip these buffs, man. We gotta get a lot more wrath generation. Holy crap. Oh, he has 1 health. Okay, that block paid, well, yeah, it paid off. No, it wasn't even the one that had the block that we put on, but it still paid off. All right. So let's strip buffs. We're going to use up our wrath. We're going to strip all the enemies of their buffs, and it's going to give us +5 attack on all of our characters. Good miss. Okay. We're going to heal. And then I'm also going to give her a block. Cheer this out? Sorta. I mean, it's still in early access, but it's released to buy early access on Steam and Humble and stuff. If anyone decides to buy Iratus, if you buy it through that link, it's on sale. You get a Steam key still. It supports the stream, it supports charity, and the developers get a bigger cut. So if you decide to buy Iratus, I'd very much appreciate it if you use that link. Okay, let's finish this guy. Witting. Kinda.
In the world.
Salt break. Back from lurk. Salt break. So did you end up failing that hunt? Huh. So we can work on killing the Taskmaster who's buffing these people. Or we just kill this guy. Taskmaster is going to push himself back. These guys are going to push themselves forward. So it's going to be pretty difficult to get a kill in on him. He is the priority target, though, especially with his trap and whatnot. He has less block, too. I think I'm going to do that. Most of them are fails. They're rough. Hey, Silver Tiger, welcome in. How you doing, Silver? Yeah, Mummy is super good. Mummy is incredible. We did a full run with a Mummy in Precision 3, and it was just, he was MVP. Absolutely. Okay. Could shuffle him to the front, and that means he'll do his throw instead of... Yeah, I think I like that. So, I don't know, though. How much health does she have? She has 61 left, and both of these guys are going to have an action. If they crit, they deal about 20-something each. So if we get really unlucky and they all 4 crit, they're going to do like 100 damage. I think we end up having to put a block on her. I really want to pull him to the front, but I think we have to put a block. Let's turn on some music and chill. Sounds good. All the boss mechanics with 4x the damage, way more aggressive. Ooh, let's do this. I think that block was the way to go. Sounds rough, man. Okay, this is the one that's spec'd for healing, so we're going to throw a heal her way. We do have enough wrath now that she can get her self-heal going, or does she already have hers? Yeah, she has hers. Is this one? She's the one that does it. Okay. So, get her self-heal buff going. Now, I really don't want to move into this position, because if I move into that position, the trap will hurt her. So, I guess we're just going to start getting through this block. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess we just work on the block still. We'll heal her. Maybe if we crit here, 21% chance, that'd be really good. Hey, look at that. Crit goes through block. Okay, so we could give her a block or we could heal. This one actually does the same damage as a heal, so it's not quite as good. Our other option is to move the Taskmaster forward, then he's going to move back. So it's a little bit wasteful. I think I'm just going to give her a block. This one gets to go before the other one. Yeah, let's give this one the block. Okay, he's buffed. Don't have enough wrath to pull that buff off yet. God. Scary, man. Oh, another crit! He's at 2. What'd you get? No! God, I hate all remaining strength. Why are they getting just all remaining strength? Oh, it's not a debuff. It's not. That is my most hated part of this game, is just all remaining strength, honestly. So all remaining strength is an insanity. It's like a affliction in Darkest Dungeon, but it gives them 2 actions per round. So now this guy is going to attack 4 times a round as a debuff to himself. Might be screwed, guys. Might be screwed because of that. All right, big heal. God, I hate that move. Debuff. Oh, at least he spread his damage, I guess. Jeez, man. Jeez. Can we get another crit? Where's she at? 55, 52. This is not the healing spect one. These actually can move now. This one we can actually heal itself a little bit. So let's put a block here. It's rough. Okay. So if we crit, we bypass this and we kill him. If we crit. If we don't, he just absorbs completely. Or we can use Blood Strike here. Excuse me. As long as he doesn't dodge it, we get a slight heal. And it pushes this one into that position who has a block. So I'm going to do that. Okay, we heal for 10. Ooh. Block ended up coming. It's super handy. All remaining strength needs to go away. Ridiculous, man. I gotta try to kill this. This is our last physical action this round. Hang on. She can actually kill it, but then she's gonna die to this. So she does have an attack move that she can use from the front. And it sends her back 2. That might be how we save ourselves here. So we hit this guy. Guaranteed. Crit. We got a heal for 15. This one can now... How much damage does it do? 30 to 35. This guy has 27 health. No magic resist. So as long as it hits, this guy is finally dead. Okay. Jeez, man. Holy crap. She's okay. She's okay. Alright, heal her. They might need a rest after this. Can we get a crit on him, please? Thank you. Thank you, vampire. So we're going to survive, it looks like, without any casualties, but at what cost? Oh, what? She missed? Feels bad. Stop critting anytime, that'd be fantastic. Is there any healing spells? Yeah, I'm using them right now. There's a couple. So the healing spell comes... So everything in this game comes at a cost, though. So her healing spell, it heals for 24 to 28 baseline, and then next round, she deals that same damage back to that character, but you can use a ward to block the damage, or you can upgrade it in which case it does 75% of the damage that it healed. So it's a very small heal unless you use it at the end of battle or healing spells. Oh, you mean in the talents? Yeah, I don't think there's any heal. The only healing talent, I guess there's two. So there's a healing talent that heals everyone, all minions and all enemies. It doesn't cure their insanity or, you know, heal their dread at all, or stress, but it does heal all minions and all enemies to full health, full vigor. The other one is a heal that if you have more than 75 wrath, it does a very slight heal at the beginning of each action step. So both of these are going to be able to heal themselves while hitting him. Those are the only two that I know of in the talent tree that heals. And the only one that's actually a spell is the one that heals everyone. We're recovering aside from her. God, I wish you would stop hitting her. She's about to get hit. Which one's going next? This one? Huh. Bone Spear, yeah. It's one of the ones that we will get, actually, after we get down the Ire tree. So, what we could do... Which one is this? Is this the healing one? No. So she's actually going to deal damage to this, and she's not going to, like, heal for that much more. How much health does this guy have? 33? I think we just kill and we sit this Lost Soul out next round. Tried so far. Are you taking suggestions for comps? Hey Lucas, we tried a lot of different ones, so I don't know that I can go through them all. I've already beaten the game like 6 times. And we failed tons of runs. But I mean, I'm not necessarily going to use what people say in the chat, because I don't care if we lose, we're just experimenting. But you can say what you've used and stuff, I don't mind that at all. How you doing, Clock? How you doing, Lucas? Bone Storm. So she goes next. I think we just kill. Or we just miss. How long does it take to beat the game? Well, right now, there's only 3 there was only 3 stories. There will be 5. It depends a little bit on difficulty, on your composition, on how lucky you get. But a playthrough, I would say, is anywhere between like 4 and 7 hours. 4 and 7 hours. Pretty good estimate. I kind of want to move her back. I'm going to stop taking damage. Heal for more than 27, please. Exact same right now. What? He only has 15% evasion. What? Why are you keep missing? Lady? Yeah. How you doing, Dylan? He's gonna escape. We'll kill him right now. Finally. Holy crap.
As your suffering ends.
Man, I'm so sick of all remaining strength. We'd be in good shape, but we've had an all remaining strength enemy, which is a debuff, every single time. Okay, so we can go to the Steely. And I'm gonna get Iratus XP. 9 Tails. Cat of 9 Tails. Okay, yeah, let's get the Iratus XP. So the Steely, you can choose to give your team some experience, or you can choose to give Iratus experience. I'm trying to get spells upgraded. Dog nicked you with his fang. I'm here to make a band-aid stick. Alright. I didn't mean to laugh. Okay, so we're almost there.
I embrace
2 more talent points than we got what we wanted. This game have music? It does in certain parts. We have it turned down at the moment. Okay. How you doing, Mixie? let's take a look. I'm afraid that she won't survive this next one. So we should probably make a soul replacement. This is not a Darkest Dungeon clone. Trust me, I have a great love and affiliation, or whatever you want to call it, with Red Hook and Darkest Dungeon. I've streamed it for over 2,000 hours. Done like world first challenges and crazy stuff in that game. I was afraid this was going to be a Darkest Dungeon clone, but it's not. It's as much a Darkest Dungeon clone as Mario RPG is a Final Fantasy clone. Or as Halo is a Doom clone. It's inspired by Darkest Dungeon. It's a 4-on-4 turn-based combat on a roguelike game. But it's definitely not just a reskin or clone. So you got 1 to 10, where 10 is Darkest Dungeon. At the moment, probably 6.5. 6.5 or 7. Hi, Mergant. Welcome in. I was afraid it would be a clone, but it's actually not. So I'm... Yeah, I just can't take her. So I'm going to make another Lost Soul and let her heal up. She's just going to die probably if I take her. It's going to be too much of a risk. And this one already has all green, which is nice.
There are many foes.
So we're going to give her a brain, get her to level 2. I'm going to give her... Maybe, I don't know. I might give her the heal again. I want the heal and the block. I guess I'll give her the heal. So a Doom clone? No.
Behold my work.
Start at position 3, gain wrath. That's good. So what do you have any position 3 stuff? Starting in position 3, get luck. No, it's not as good. So we'll bring you out, put you in position 4, new soul there. Gotta get you some healing, little lady. Every FPS is a Doom clone. Yep, exact same game, just a different skin. Exactly. Ghoul, what do they do? The Ghoul is a physical damage character that consumes one of your own minions to buff them to an incredible damage level. And then she can consume that to heal herself as well. So she's all about ramping her damage by destroying one of your creatures. She has really high physical damage. I guess I'm going to still go after the library next. We need 60 to get it, so I'm just going to wait. Okay. On we go. Can we please have someone not get all remaining strength this fight? This guy. This guy. Who do I want to take out? I gotta take out Hammer Bro first. So these guys put up a stance where they get 100% damage hit against any... excuse me. Anyone of your minions that move. And this guy knocks minions around and he stuns. And he also, on this difficulty, has a 60% crit chance. So we absolutely need to destroy him first. I'm actually going to have our soul wait to see if anyone takes damage. Heal them up. Doom was a duck hunt clone anyway. Yeah. And all those are just Pong, really, if you think about it. We're going to have her wait for the same reason. There's defensive stance. Okay, we got to kill this guy. Priority target. Very good. Good, good, good. Oh, I used the debuff. Good, good. Minus 30 accuracy. Sucks, but it's better than him knocking someone back right now. Pong is a block breaker clone anyway. So we can get rid of his stance by pulling him forward here, so we'll go ahead and do that. We should be able to after we move this anyway. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And this is 2 wards. So it doesn't really help us too much. I can go ahead and put it on her for when she needs a heal later, but it's not really all that too important at the moment. And we don't want this guy to be moved out of position 2. So we could use our Q here, and he should remain in position 1. Because it's going to move this guy forward 2, he's just going to put in front there. Yeah, it should work. Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't work like that. Only shows up on more pain and higher. Did proc once in your first game, it was on Cakewalk. Now you're starting to see it on more pain. I don't know if it comes up on Cakewalk. It is such a BS insanity though, Dinkart. How you doing, Din? RNG? Yeah, maybe. All remaining strength and Berserk are confirmed to proc more on hard mode. Berserk I'm kind of okay with. Berserk is, you don't want that either. But it, I mean, at least it makes sense. You can kill them faster when they have it. I mean, I guess all remaining strength you can too, technically. But there's just some enemies in the game that have that combo that is, you know, just a little bit too much. Like Headhunter with all remaining strength, you just lose someone. You literally can't do anything. You just die. That's interesting that it was confirmed, though. It's good to know. Okay. She has low accuracy, but don't need her heal yet. Don't have the auto crit yet either, so. Offensive stance, that's good for us. That's what we want them to use because that means they're not attacking. That means they're not attacking that round. They skipped their turn to put that up, so. Okay, doing good. Doing real well. We can strip buffs now if we want. It does cost 60 though, so they won't have their heal if we do that. But it is going to make them attack for a lot, and it's also going to get rid of this extra accuracy. I think I'm going to wait. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and wait on her turn completely. And that way, since they're at the end, they can heal up any damage that's dealt. Strip to the buffs. One of those elite Dorse marksmen with all range. Yeah, exactly. It's my turn. Yeah, it's just too strong, I think. I'm fine with the game being super hard. I want it to be super hard, you know. But that move seems just a little bit. There's no counterplay to it at all. If a really crappy target gets all remaining strength, it's just like, well, guess I just die then. Like,
this is my kind of entertainment.
All right, let's go ahead and get their stance off so that perhaps they'll put the stance back next round and not attack. Okay. We could heal, but we don't really need to yet. We could also finally strip their buffs. I mean, it might be worth. The only problem is, if we do that, our vampires aren't going to be able to use their move yet. We do have a Lost Soul going at the beginning of the next round, so I could put even more buff on them, actually, and then strip. The other option is to go ahead and put more wards up, so we could heal her or something like that. But the more I think about it, I think I'm just going to go ahead and strip their buffs, maybe. Or put more and then strip. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. What insanity did he get? Hopeless, finally. So minus 50% damage, 0 luck, no armor, no resist, no block, no ward. So let's pull their buffs now. That's going to give all of our characters a +7 attack. This guy is not a kill priority anymore because he's going to do way less damage and very, very low. Now, it's kind of interesting. In Iratus, it doesn't show you their real crit chance. Enemies seem to have a hidden amount of crit that is unable to be affected by debuffs. Even though he's at 0% luck, he might still crit due to this hidden modifier that we don't really know about yet. Unless someone, you know, ends up doing data mining or the developers let us know sometime. Alrighty, sounds good. Or no worries, Ibex. He has so much armor. So much armor. It's gonna take us a little while to kill him on this. That guy does so little damage now. And every time he hits us, so one of the vampire quirks is, where is it? Or one of the things that she has right now, she gains luck on damage. Anytime an enemy goes insane or they escape, they also gain attack. Alright. So she is our one that can heal for more than she deals damage. So we're going to go ahead and heal this vampire up. We do have enough Wrath now to do one of their specials, if we really need to. We could put a block on one of those. We should probably put a word here. Since she's going to get hit by our Lost Soul next round, putting a ward up makes it so it's just absorbed. Be good. Perfect. We want to see him go into that stance. That means he's not attacking us. So I'm going to wait on both of our vampires. This allows our Lost Soul to go next, and she can pull this guy forward, which removes his stance. This game up, lighted so far. Hey, Mr. Bad Breath, glad you're liking it. I think it's good. I think it has the potential to be a really great game. At the moment, it's good. So. And again, for anyone that wants to buy Iratus, if you do !buy or !Iratus, if you use that link, it's on sale right now. You still get it on Steam. It's still a Steam key. Part of your purchase supports me and my family. Part of it goes towards charity, and the developers get a bigger cut of it. So if you do decide to buy it, please consider using that link. Cowardice, that's good. So these are now, our vampires are even stronger now. We don't need to use her special. There's Link, yeah, right above you. Right above you. We're going to go ahead and use hers. So we're going to go ahead and use Bloodthirst. It's going to make it so she's going to heal for half the damage she deals. Yeah, there's the other Link. Thank you, Yank. How you doing, Yank? Welcome in. Okay. So this is the start of a new round. This marker here marks the end of this. So if we wait, our Lost Soul is going to lose her initiative and go behind this guy. That's what we want to do. Like, at the moment, we don't want anyone to move. Our target that we want to attack is in the front. And we don't have anyone to heal, so we just wait. And we work on killing this guy. Every time you hit an enemy, you get 3 Wrath. If you crit, you get 6 Wrath. We're going to wait on her for the same reason. Hey, dude, Yank. Welcome in. Down to 31. He got his buff, but it's not a huge deal. He's still doing way less than what we can heal because of his... The crit wasn't good, though. Crit wasn't good. Okay, but that's why we waited on these, right? So now we can just heal her up. Yep. Should be fine. Heal her. We could also put a word on her so that she absorbs that damage from the other one. Now, this move also does give her a slight damage debuff, but at the moment it's worth... We're actually healing more than they're doing, and that's exactly what we want to do. We want to make sure we end this battle with as much health as possible. That way we don't have as much downtime, and we have our characters leveling up as fast as we can. Good. He should be dead even with all the armor here. Yeah, 67 crit on that guy.
Materials.
Okay.
I didn't think it would be this easy.
No one really needs heal, but this is our last action this round. So we could try to kill him through a heart attack. I guess we might as well. Guess we might as well. The buff is actually a little bit, though. She does need heal. We'll go ahead and do that. She missed. That's good. Yeah, I mean, we might as well just try to kill him through heart attack. Why not? We need to get through this block. Okay, his block is gone. Got him. Multiple purges stack, it does. So if you ever have a question, whole remaining strength again, man. If you ever have a question if something stacks, if you look next to it'll have a parentheses. So like she has a stack of +4 3 times. But the other thing you can do is in combat, you can right click and go to upgrades. So if you're ever not sure what exactly is upgraded, you can go in here and it'll have each individual one that's affecting her. And the ultimate ability of the Lost Soul does stack. But yeah, that's what the upgrade tabs is for. So you can break everything down that's going on your character. It shows what relics are currently affecting them, all that good stuff. All right. I think it's better to wait here. Like, here's the end of round, right? He hasn't gone yet. She's full health, but if we wait and he deals damage to her, she can heal up. So, yeah. So he dealt 6 damage. She has Bloodthirst. Yep, so good. Hey, Energized, welcome in. How you doing, Energized? He wants to escape, so either way, this is the last round. So we want to try to heal up as much as we can this round. Hopefully we kill him, or else we don't get as many parts, but, you know, if we don't, then we don't. Okay, we're going to use Bloodthirst, try to heal her last little bit before the end of this. Soul Slap the Vampires for the damage buff. Kinda. So, yeah, we're testing it. It's working okay, actually, even on the hardest difficulty. We'll see how it holds up as we go forward. But basically, it's all about buffing the enemy with the Lost Souls, ripping those buffs off to buff the vampire's damage, and then the vampires healing a crap load because of the damage they do. And if we get in trouble, the Lost Souls can heal and put up blocks and wards. That's the thought process. Cool.
Another
neighbor's bow in his lock. Something cool. Oh.
Kingdom.
It's like the neighbor's someone cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment below. You can also subscribe to the channel by clicking this button. It helps out a ton. And after all of that, be sure to check out the next video right up here. Of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.